In the late 19th century, a young inventor named Samuel Perkins dreamed of creating a machine that could revolutionize communication. His idea was ambitious, a device that could transmit sound over long distances without wires. Samuel spent years tinkering in his small workshop, pouring his savings into prototypes that never quite worked. Each failure left him frustrated, but he refused to give up. One day, after yet another unsuccessful test, Samuel's neighbor, an elderly clockmaker named Mr. Higgins, stopped by. He found Samuel sitting amidst a pile of broken parts, his head in his hands. "Another failure?" Mr. Higgins asked gently. Samuel sighed. "I don't know why I keep trying. Nothing works." Mr. Higgins picked up a discarded piece of the machine and examined it. "You know," he said, "I've been making clocks for over 40 years. Every clock I've ever built started as a pile of failures. But each failure taught me something. Each broken gear showed me how not to make a clock. Failure isn't the end. It's the path to success." Samuel was skeptical but decided to take Mr. Higgins' advice. He began documenting every failed experiment, noting what went wrong and why. Over time, he started to see patterns. Each failure brought him closer to understanding the problem. Finally, after years of trial and error, Samuel succeeded. His invention, the acoustic transmitter, became the foundation for modern wireless communication. Fast forward to the present day. In 2021, I met a young entrepreneur named Mia who was struggling to launch her startup. She had poured her heart and savings into a mobile app, but it failed to gain traction. Investors turned her down, and her team began to lose hope. Mia was on the verge of giving up when she came across Samuel Perkins' story. Inspired by his perseverance, Mia decided to embrace her failures. She gathered feedback from users, analyzed what went wrong, and used that knowledge to pivot her business model. Her second attempt, a redesigned app focused on a niche market, became a huge success. "Failure used to scare me," Mia told me, "but now I see it as a teacher. Every mistake is a lesson, and every setback is a step forward. Without those early failures, I never would have found the right path." The lesson from Samuel and Mia is this: failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Every great invention, every successful business, and every meaningful achievement is built on a foundation of failures. The key is to learn from them, adapt, and keep moving forward. As Samuel Perkins once said, "The only true failure is giving up." W.